Good morning, everyone. Today I'm working on another one of the twins' first Halloween, and this time it's going to be for Alex, and she's dressed like a bunny, and you've seen the other three photos yesterday, and I'm going to have them in a similar arrangement today, and so I'm going to get right to it. Okay, and I am going to put hers on a doily. The other day we were up there, and Sunday we went out to eat, and she got applesauce with her lunch. Now she wasn't really into the applesauce, but there was a doily on it, and she's like, oh, look at this, I'm gonna take it home. And it's like, oh my goodness, she likes doilies. I love that. Because you know, they're one of my favorite things. Okay, now I've got all the tape on there. Oh, and my doily was from one of the swaps from Love RTS, and it was made by Marianne Odom. And I think it's really gorgeous. In fact, all the doilies that I'm going to use are from, so since she told me she liked doilies, I'm going to really doily it up. I think she'll love it. Anyway, it's like all the doilies are made in the swap. Yeah, and they're all handmade. Okay. And I'm just going to slightly overlap this one. I'm going to let it kind of angle. And then these two I'm going to put down here. So I'm going to overlap this one a little bit and overlap this. Okay. So my laying out the photos are just a little bit different from yesterday's, but they're kind of in the same order because this is inside and then this is outside. So that's kind of how I've done them. And I want it just offset enough. And I think they look straight. I would say close enough. Oh, I think this one needs to be over just a little bit more. Can I still do that? Both my papers are super thin, probably 20 years old. Okay, I'm just gonna get a little bit closer. I don't want to cover up her bowl because I want her to be able to see everything. Okay, and then I have another purple doily, and this one I did not have any name on the packaging, so I'm not sure who made it, but it is so adorable, and it's purple, so it's perfect for a Halloween layout. So I'm just kind of putting a little glue here and there, enough to make it stick. And then I have, it says pumpkins, sweets and spooks. I guess these are sweet spooks if these are spooky at all. And then it says trick or treat. And I'm just going to kind of have the sweets and spooks kind of be the straight one. And then I have this scrap. I think it was a scrap. I don't think it was a card, but it could have been a card because sometimes they have a half ones, but I think this was a scrap. It was still a card, but it's been cut. And I'm gonna tuck underneath here. If I can, oh, I think I'm gonna have to cut off a little. Okay, gotta make sure I grab the right scissors. Ah! Oh no. Terry, Terry, Terry. Oh, and I did it. I'm gonna have my, do I have my eraser out here? I can't believe it. Well, I can print another one afterwards. Jeepers creepers. Or maybe the, I think the Goo Gone or whatever that stuff is called, that would probably take it off. Okay, so I am, this is another one, this came with the purple one, I think. But look at, it's got purples and oranges, got a little bit of pink in there. It's like it's just perfect. And do I want it to overlap? Maybe I'll just put it right up here because it's tiny. It won't cover up much, and I think she'll really love to see it. And then I have a stamp. And these are all from the October 31st Simple Stories. I'm still using that, working on using it up. and I wonder if I can. Now I've got this little ribbon, and it's a little bow on a little fat clothespin, paper clip, and I am gonna clip that on here because you know my goal is to get greens, oranges, purples, blacks all on this because those are the colors I like to have in my Halloween layouts. And then I've got a little bunny, and this is from Minte's Cute. That's what that little book was called, Mente Cute, or the Cute Book or something like that. And then over here next to the house I've got another little scrap, and I think this was cut off the big long piece, and I'm actually going to use it sideways. And if I have to cut it, I'm not going to hold it over the picture. Since I've already have to print this picture over or use that Goo Gone. Okay, and then I've got a tag that says October Memories, and I used a green ribbon that looks very close to this ribbon. I mean, this color. And this time I'm going to overlap it because I might as well show the October Memories because it is. And then I've got the little rabbit that looks just like the big rabbit. And I'm gonna let it overlap the October and the Memories a little bit because I want it all on the tag, because we'll still know what it says. I figured otherwise the ears are liable to get bent. And then I have Bunny, and these were, this is a U, this is a U, and this is a U. I just flipped them over. And again, I'm using those same stickers that I used yesterday. And today I'm gonna stick it up here at the top of this, and I'm gonna put it down before I push it real hard, make sure that it fits on this doily. Okay, I think I'm gonna let it overlap the picture just a little. I think that's good. Oh, I could slide it down a little more, but it's, well, let me see if I can now that I've pushed it on that. I think it needs to, oh, I've got it on there. Okay, I guess the day's here. Terry, I need to have a talk to myself. Since I'm the only one here that sees what I do. Okay, so I'll just make sure I have my enamel dots over there. Okay, and then again, I'm going to use green enamel dots, and this time I got the more limier green ones. And I'm gonna stick them around like I did yesterday, where I'm just using the 3. Really, I could have used black because I only have black here and here, kind of at an angle. And I always try to make it so that they're not exactly the same amount of space from each other, because you know, it's like the odds are more pleasing to the eye, so I figure it's kind of doing that. Okay, and I don't have any more of the big ones, so I'm gonna stick one small or one medium down there, or maybe I'll go ahead and I'm gonna stick some over here too, just because I offset that a little different than what I planned. Okay, and then I'm going to put, almost used up all these green ones. Okay, so I think that's pretty good there. I think maybe I'm going to stick one more over here because it just seems like I want to pull this green off the doily too, to kind of make that space a little more fuller. Okay, so there's another Halloween thing that and I still have this much out of here, and I really wasn't going to do any more Halloween stuff, but it's like the other day Angela sent me these photos when she was going through her pictures, and I was just, oh my gosh, they're so adorable. They're so little, because I didn't have any pictures of them from that day, even though I remember seeing them. So I still have quite a bit of stuff in these. I still have the 2 brads. I've used, I'm down to 4 of the chipboard stuff. I still have a little bit of this. Well, actually quite a bit of these. And so I'm still going at this. And I've got the little pieces. So that's all the paper I have. I mean, the rest of it is cards. So I don't really have any sheets of paper. It's just like strips. So I'm pleased with what I've got off there. So this might be the end of it, unless I end up doing another one, but it'll be a surprise to me as well as you if I do. So, or maybe it won't be a surprise to you guys since I keep doing it. But thanks for watching. You guys have a wonderful and blessed day, and I will see you tomorrow. There'll be close-ups at the end. Bye-bye.